Friday, June 12. Welcome to CGN News. Jamaica's Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, has announced that all travelers arriving in the island after June 15 will be tested for COVID-19. This is a reversal of the initial decision that was taken by government for tourists to only submit to voluntary testing. Dr. Tufton said testing will be done to understand and manage the risk profile of visitors. 7 flights are expected to arrive in Jamaica on June 15, the day non-nationals are allowed into the country. Jamaica's Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says during the period of June 15 to 30, the country is expecting about 70 flights, bringing in the region of 5,000 to 6,000 visitors over that period. Bartlett said that a number of accommodations have been certified and 35 have identified their readiness to actually start and have been given the COVID Resilience Certificate by the Tourism Product Development Company. In St. Lucia, a request for a Black Lives Matter rally that was to be held today has been turned down by the police. In a letter, St. Lucia's Acting Police Commissioner Milton Desir said emergency powers disaster COVID-19 curfew placed restrictions on social activities. The advocacy group said the peaceful protest was planned as a show of solidarity with the movement against police violence and racial injustice that has been sweeping the United States and the world. The movement was sparked by the police killing of George Floyd, an African-American man, during an arrest in Minneapolis on May 25. Japan has raised its travel alert to level 3 for 18 more countries and has included Haiti among destinations to be avoided by its citizens as a result of its increased cases of COVID-19. Japan has also named Cuba, Grenada, Guyana, Jamaica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines as countries to be avoided by its citizens. According to its Ministry of Public Health, Haiti records on average 1 new case of COVID-19 every 7 minutes, as the French-speaking Caribbean country recorded nearly 500 cases over the past 48 hours. Health authorities have said that 124 new cases were reported in the 24 hours up to Thursday, bringing the total to 3,662 since the first case was detected on March 19. International news now. India's capital, Delhi, could have more than 500,000 coronavirus cases by the end of July, according to officials. Meanwhile, the number of COVID-19 cases in the country's worst affected city, Mumbai, has surpassed Wuhan in China, where the virus first appeared. Hospitals in the country are struggling to cope with the number of patients they're getting. Democrats in the United States Congress are questioning whether the administration of U.S. President Donald Trump is improperly spying on Americans after it was revealed that federal agencies used a drone, spy planes, and covert techniques to survey protests. A group of 30 senior legislators wrote in a letter to FBI Director Christopher Wray and other top U.S. law enforcement officials demanding that any and all surveying of Americans engaged in peaceful protests cease. A litany of domestic surveillance by authorities has emerged in the wake of largely peaceful protests following the death of George Floyd, protests that have been met by police with tear gas, rubber bullets, and batons, and that have at times turned violent. U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, deployed a Predator drone on May 29 over the city of Minneapolis, where Floyd, a black man, was killed when a white police officer kneeled on his neck for nearly 9 minutes. The FBI used a small plane equipped to collect mobile phone location data over Washington, D.C. on June 2, according to members of Congress and public reports. That's it for CGN News. I'm Scott Wilson. Thanks for watching.